4C. Your sister later told you that in fact she'd already eaten 3 pieces of fruit from the bowl. Complete the tree diagram. So now, as above, we've got the first 2 pieces of fruit, and now we have a 3rd piece of fruit. With the 4 pathways above, each split into 2, we now have pathway 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have, as before, apple, pear. Apple splits into apple, pear. Pear splits into apple, pear. Let's add that in. We should have apple written there and pear written there. And then each time from our 4 original pathways, apple, pear, apple, pear, apple, pear, apple, pear. So we need to write in a little more. Apple, pear, apple, pear's done, apple's done, pear, apple, pear's done. We now have our 8 pathways set out. Now to the fractions. Remembering from above, we started off with 11 pieces of fruit, 7 apples and 4 pears. In fact, we're just going to be able to take advantage of the writing above. We can write down 7 out of 11 and 4 out of 11. That's when we had 11 pieces of fruit. After we've eaten the first piece, we're down to 10, down to 10, down to 10, down to 10. That top pathway, if you remember, was an apple being eaten. So now we're down to 6 apples, but still the 4 original pears. If we came down, ate a pear, we're down to 3 pears, still the 7 apples from the start. This is now the 3rd piece of fruit. So we have to think about what has gone before. 2 apples have been eaten at the top. We're down to 5 apples. And we're also down to having eaten 2 pieces of fruit. We're now down to 9. So that's going to be out of 9. In fact, all of them at this stage. 3rd piece means 2 pieces of fruit gone. We're down to 9. So at the top, 5 out of 9, but for apples, still 4 pears. Next, if we have an apple and a pear, then from our original 7 and 4, it's down to 6 and 3. So we've got now 6 and 3. If we take a pear first, then an apple, again 7 and 4 has gone down to 6 and 3, 6 and 3. If we have this pathway at the bottom, both pears gone, then the pears, there were 4, 2 have been eaten, we're now down to 2, the 7 apples would be there. We're done. C2. Calculate the probability that she'd eaten at least 1 pear. We're going to think about B3 above. Let's work out what didn't happen. If she's eaten at least 1 pear, she did not have all apples. So let's work out all apples. That's what we really don't want. All apples is obviously pathway number 1. Pathway number 1 is multiplying. It's a tree diagram. We still go multiplying. 7 out of 11 times 6 out of 10 times 5 out of 9. Over to the calculator. 7 divided by 11. Come out of the fraction. Multiplied by 6 divided by 10. Come out of that fraction. Multiplied by 5 divided by 9. We end up with 0.212. So that's what we don't want to happen. We're working for the probability she'd eaten at least 1 pear, which is the rest. 1 minus 0.212. 1 minus 0.212. And we get 0.788 as our answer.